Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Lean on us.
We are here for you.
You matter.
You are not alone.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Not sure where to turn? The National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is there for you 24/7. Call or text 988 or chat at 988sc.org. Whether you're having an emergency or you know someone who needs support now, they can help you take the next step towards finding hope and healing.
There is hope. 988sc.org.
Hi, this is Crystal Hardison from Southeastern Livingston Center. I'm the director, and you are listening to Local Leaders, the podcast.
Hi, I'm Tricia Johnston, residential realtor with Ladder & Bloom with your real estate tip of the week. The holidays are approaching, and the question that I get asked most often this time of the year is from sellers who are wondering if the holidays are a good time to put their house on the market. The answer is yes, because inventory tends to be much lower during the holidays than it will be after the first of the year, and buyers who are out looking during the holidays tend to be much more serious. They're ready to buy as soon as the right house comes on the market. That could be your house. A few things to keep in mind are to wait until after the professional photos are taken before you put out any decorations. And then when you do put out decorations, don't make them too large. Don't put a huge tree out. That's going to make your living room feel small. You also shouldn't put out a lot of gifts for showings and open houses. Other than that, if you're ready to sell, go for it. Take advantage of these holiday home buyers who are out looking and ready to buy. I'm Tricia Johnston with Ladder & Bloom, and I'll be back here next week with another real estate tip for you.
Hi, folks. I want to tell you about Denham Springs Fit Body Boot Camp and their 28-day, $77 Jumpstart program. There's no strings attached and really no reason not to try. You can be in and out in just 30 minutes, and best of all, these 30-minute sessions are scheduled throughout the mornings and evenings to fit your busy schedule. These 30-minute sessions are fun, positive, encouraging, and you can even sign up online. Just visit getfitdenhamsprings.com. Denham Springs Fit Body Boot Camp, a proud sponsor of Local Leaders, the podcast. All right, welcome back to another edition of Local Leaders, the podcast, and we have a very special guest today, Miss Kelsey Brown.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, and you own the Occasional Basket.
I do.
Baskets for all occasions.
Any and every.
Yes, yes. Now, I want to give everybody who's listening and watching a little background on you. You graduated from French Settlement High School.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. And if the Lions weren't enough in high school, you even went to college and Lions again, right?
Had the same colors all over again, same mascot, yeah.
Yeah. Graduate of Southeastern Louisiana University, the College Lions. And I can relate to the colors not changing because I am a Denham guy and an LSU guy.
Isn't that funny?
And the colors never change, yeah.
Kind of crazy.
So it's like you can coordinate for either. You just purple and gold in my case for wherever I'm going.
I mean, I could have just
pretty smart.
Kept the cap and gown and called it a day.
That's right. You absolutely could. So you are, in fact, a graduate of Southeastern. You graduated in kinesiology and health studies, correct?
Yeah. I went back and got my minor in health studies and finally graduated in 2018 after a little break.
Why did you choose kinesiology and health studies?
I just kind of always wanted to be in a field where I was helping others. At first, I thought it'd be a nurse, and then, like the childhood. I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And then I really wanted to be a physical therapist. I couldn't pass any of the big boy tests to get in. So I was like, all right, let's level down.
Right.
But I was really interested in the curriculum. So actually I just kept going in kinesiology, graduated in it, didn't plan on going to master's school anymore.
Yeah.
And figured I'd just do what I could with that.
Right.
And it worked out pretty good.
It did. Because after college, you eventually landed in the job you're doing now. Tell us about that.
So currently I am in medical device sales. They moved me from sales to business development recently. So now I am pretty much finding qualified leads all over the country for this company. And Brainsway is pretty cool. I mean, it helps treat depression, OCD, smoking addiction.
Wow.
So it's a really awesome daytime job. I'm still helping people.
Yes.
And it's really gratifying at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
And that's really all I wanted when I went to school to pick this. So.
Such a good person. You're all about helping people, and we love that over here. Now, people that have known you a while know one fact about you, and that is you love animals, and dogs in particular.
Dogs. Mine drive me nuts, to be honest. Kind of like everyone's kids. They just don't say it. But I absolutely love them. They're all rescues.
Yes.
And me and my best friend live together, and she recently got a dog. His name's Prince. So we have another puppy in the house, and he's wild, but he's a good time too and loves my babies. So.
Yeah. Do you have a particular breed that you like?
Pit bulls.
Pits.
Yeah. So actually,
they get a bad rap, don't they?
Oh yeah, but anyone that has one knows that they're babies. I call them big baby seals.
Yeah.
And their ears tucked back, they're just so cute, and they're just like little baby naked seals. But mine. They don't have no hair on them, and then she won't wear a sweater, so this winter's been fun already.
Sure.
Yeah, she likes to be outside, but she's out there shaking.
Yeah.
Put your sweater on. She's doing backflips trying to get the sweater off. I'm like, okay, I'll take the sweater off.
Oh, it drives them nuts, and we're all like, oh, look how cute. I got a little Dotson that we have like a sweater for. It's like a Christmas sweater or whatever, and my kids like to put the sweater on our Dotson, named Happy, by the way. Oh. And Happy will like roll around, and it drives her nuts, and it's too tight, and she's gained too much weight. And
it's like, get the picture and get me out of this thing.
Yeah.
Ari, I can't even get a sweater on. She's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. So you are definitely a dog lover and a pit bull supporter, and I do see you on Facebook, and boy, you'll get cutthroat if if you see some mistreatment of animals.
Oh man, I lost a couple of neighbors already.
I love it. It speaks to kind of where your heart is on a lot of subjects. So. Definitely. You have, and what you're here for today, you have an extremely unique business where you support local businesses, which is something I can relate to, through the creation of gift baskets. Yes. Now, the first thing I want to know is, where did you first get the idea for this?
Okay, so when I was on my vacation visiting friends in Hawaii, I had 3 weeks to kind of just like go find myself. I went by myself on purpose. I wanted kind of like time to just think.
Yeah, decompress.
Figure out, I wanted to open an LLC, been saying I want to start my own business just to really see if I could even just do it, just a next level type of thing. And I was like, man, I got 3 weeks in paradise. I mean, where else could I figure this out at, right? So I just took the time and really took some time for myself. And I was laying down in bed one night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have this wedding as soon as I get back. And I was like, I don't have time to get a gift. I don't have time, but I have 3 weeks in Hawaii to figure out what to do to get the gift. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I'm on Etsy, and I'm like looking at gift baskets on there to like just get delivered to them personally, or like their house or my house, whatever I can do. Etsy, everything was like, really small, with little to no product, like maybe like 2 to 3, 4 ounce products in there. You're not getting much bang for your buck. And most of them were sold out.
Hey ladies, it's Pate with Idell Lane Spa and Boutique, located in Walker. We offer all things skincare, hair care, makeup, spray tan, lashes, and more. And we have a full selection of clothes. And we also do private events, from birthday parties, bridal showers, and more. So stop by today and get your queen on, making every woman a queen. See you soon.
We're all so busy nowadays. It's like I'll do delivery. You can pick up because I'm local if you're local. But if anyone's in Denham, I like to just personally drop it off to your house. Then I get to meet you face to face. Right then and there. Like I always send a picture too before, like, hey, do you like this? Is this everything that you want it to be? Be honest, because I have like 16 bags from Hobby Lobby in the closet.
Right.
I can start digging through and make it exactly what you want. So, and as far as Christmas baskets, the Christmas baskets are on the go right now.
Oh,
so,
sure.
I mean, Hobby Lobby, everything's sold out. People are going crazy. So anyone that knows somebody that makes pillows or blankets, help.
Yeah. Leave the contact information in the description of this video.
Yes, definitely need some help on that because I don't think they'll be having them for much longer.
Yeah. So you came up with this idea, and it was essentially, I want to offer these just cute, and when I say cute, I mean like overly cute, like
I really do the most
baskets.
I know. It's
it's so extra. It is so extra. But really, it's unique in that and the name says it all. It's the occasional basket. So it doesn't just have to be Christmas. It doesn't just have to be Thanksgiving, or it could be anything really. And one thing that I'm really intrigued with Kelsey is she has a good imagination for making these baskets. They're really unique. They're not something you would ever find already pre-made in any store. It is kind of like your vision and it becomes reality. Would you agree?
Yeah. I would say like I really love to shop, and it's kind of a sick addiction of mine. So I like to, this lets me shop, but for other people. Right then and there, I'm like grabbing my favorite pillows. Okay, what blankets are going to go great with this? Like what decor is going to go great with this? And I just kind of go with it. But I would really say my favorite part about the baskets is meeting all the local people around here.
Yes.
And and bringing their product to life too. So I like to get with either new businesses or people that are trying to get started too, because so am I. So let's support each other. They'll usually do wholesale with me, and I'm able to put their dream in my basket too. So
100%.
It's really cool.
It is. And of course that's coming from another business that loves to support local. And one thing interesting about your baskets, and I do want to say these are high-end baskets. They're not full of like cheap stuff or stuff that's not going to last a long time. And as we talk during this video, these pictures will pop up, and those pictures are going to be, obviously your business is all about visual. Mm-hmm. It's all about seeing what you're getting. So I'm going to make sure these pictures pop up so people can see as we're talking. But these are high-end baskets. They're good stuff. Yeah. And the beautiful thing about it is Kelsey seeks out business owners, specifically small business owners, to add items to her baskets. One thing I like about it is it's not just a woman thing. You know what I mean? She actually makes a lot of baskets that are catered towards men. Yep. Because, let's face it, a woman is not necessarily used to giving a man a basket as a gift, and it's so unique. But when the basket's full of stuff they can use, it's usually a great thing.
Usually like household items. So, I mean, we're all, everyone's usually getting like their first home or, want to even make their room homey for Christmas. So even if you don't have your own place, like it's got a cool little Christmas pillow and like a blanket in there, and some homey stuff. Yeah. And then like the ornaments I put on there too, they can hang in their tree. Yeah. So it's all stuff that you can use.
100%. And I've actually gotten one of those baskets, and one of the things I really liked was they had a shaving cream in it, and it wasn't like shaving cream that you get at Walmart or something where it's the edge cream. This is like it's hard to describe.
It's almost like a creamy like oatmeal base because it's all organic.
Yeah,
it's like just I don't even know how to describe.
Yeah, it's got like a texture to it that is really pleasing, and it was really good on my face. It was smooth. It didn't irritate it. So shout out to that person, whoever that is.
That is Soaring Phoenix
There you go.
Creations.
There you go. Shout out to them for making that product. And I've actually reached out to Kelsey and some other folks that I know and said, everybody order it because I want more of it. It's a great product.
Her men's line is awesome. I've heard nothing but good things coming back from everyone that's ordered baskets with them.
Yeah, and let's face it, us as men, we get left out a lot of times in the beauty category.
Y'all are definitely left out. And a lot of y'all could use a beard kit. Okay, I'm not lying. Like, I'm walking around, I'm like, oh, I used to not judge the beard so harshly until I got into this. I'm like, oh, you could really use some beard oil, maybe a beard comb. And I'm like, okay, stop this up.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's true. And I'm a guy, I don't grow a beard, but
okay.
I can imagine there's a lack of care with a lot of gentlemen. And I say that as a gentleman.
And they don't even know, until you know.
Yeah, that's right.
They're everyone I've given it to, they start using it. They're like, oh my gosh, what is this stuff?
Yeah.
And they're like, hold the phone. We need more.
Yes. So I agree 100%. And so that's something that Kelsey really places an emphasis on is she thinks about the females and the males and in whatever basket she's making. So the great thing I find about your baskets is, as we talked about earlier, there's not really a limitation with regard to holidays. What are some examples of good gift buying times outside of like Christmas? Fit Blends of Denham Springs can help you with everything from meal prep to supplements. I love it that they serve breakfast all day in addition to the best ultra healthy wraps you can really get anywhere in Livingston Parish. They are home of the $5 Smoothie Friday and are an amazing sponsor of Local Leaders, the podcast. Fit Blends Denham Springs, fast, fit food for you.
Yeah. So weddings are super fun for me. I go really, out there for the weddings. Make it very individual and personalized. So I work with a couple of different people where they'll do like engraving or wood burning, stuff like that. To where I can actually personalize the crates. I'll buy like a much nicer crate usually.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
With like, metal handles, just like the really nice ones.
Yeah.
And then
that's
you
cool.
get their like last name engraved with the date. And so, and then I'll personalize. There's a girl who does these wine bottles. She does these personalized wine bottles and champagne bottles where she paints sceneries like maybe your engagement spot or something sentimental to the both of you. And then I'll put, if they want to get one made for this cost from this girl who does it for me for wholesale price, which is awesome. They can have that, which is really cool. And so there's different items. Then you put like the champagne flutes in there with it, with engraved Mr. and Miss, and you get really cute and personal with it. So weddings are really fun. I even like doing like the bridesmaids, will you be my bridesmaid box and groomsmen boxes. Those are really fun.
Great idea.
Baby showers. I make the baby showers baskets, really like big, deep baskets, and they're really cute and fun filled with all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would just say I did a really cute birthday one.
Yeah.
Balloons, the whole nine.
Yeah.
It was super fun. So
and I would imagine like Father's Day would be a fun one for
and
you.
Mother's Day were the two other times that I sold baskets this year besides Easter. And Mother's Day was a hit. I mean, I did like live flowers, like, real, not live, real.
They are live.
Yeah, alive, I guess, but real flowers in the basket. People loved that.
Yeah.
And it took, not much time or effort to do, and people really, really enjoyed it. Mother's Day was a huge hit. That was my first big, let me see if I can do this moment. And I think I sold 64 baskets for Mother's Day.
And we want to get to that. So you get this idea. And when you told me about this idea way back then, I was thinking in my mind, wow, that's a great idea. Why did I not think of that? But it really is. And it takes a special mind to come up with these creations. So you told me about it. I thought it was a great idea. And then you had kind of a test I guess you could say a test holiday where you wanted to try it out and see what kind of response. Tell me about that.
So I had been wanting to do this, so I had put money aside to where I could buy a bunch of product in bulk from different vendors. So I did that, and I had a big old product shelf that I went and bought too, and I had it all sitting there, and I was like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
And I went and I was like, let me go find some baskets and let's start there. And found some really cute like gold baskets in different shapes. And I was like, okay, I love these. So then I was like, so now what? And, I found some filler. And then I was like, oh, fake flowers. And then I was like, oh, but real flowers. And then and then I just started setting it all up in there and wrapping it and bowing it. I never even knew how to do a bow. Tara Lee over in French Settlement, she is my woman I get all my dried flowers from, because if you ever gotten like a really cute basket from me, I do dried flowers too.
Yeah.
And that's really, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
And so she dries them out for me, and she gives me live ones too. So I'm like, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So she taught me how to do all the bows, because I used to go to her, I'd bring her my baskets, and I'm like, can you wrap this? I'll pay you $5. And she's like, we are teaching you how to do a bow. She's like, you need to she's like, you're gonna get too busy to be driving to French Settlement from Denham to do this. And I was like, well, you're right. But I don't know. I've honestly have never been a very creative person until this. So I didn't even know like that lived in here. Yeah. Honestly.
Well, it was a hidden talent. Yeah. I mean, because you have to be creative to come up with these ideas and, walk around these stores and just kind of know, ooh, I could get this and put it together. And someone would absolutely love that. And as we discussed, your business is very visual. And so it's that finished product that you can actually look at and see that I would imagine gives you some satisfaction that, I made this. Look how cute it is.
Oh, and there's been some where I'm like, oh, hold the phone. What is this? Redo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't always come out, sometimes it doesn't come out how I thought it would. And then I'm going back to, all right, got to do this. And I figure it out though.
Well, you bring up a really good point. And that is, you have to try things out and kind of see how they work. How important would you say research is to what you do as far as staying up on trends and stuff like that?
I need to be better about the staying up on the trends. I lacked, I could have did like a whole teacher appreciation thing kind of like a couple months ago when the kids went back to school in August and kind of like dropped the ball on that. I just hear the carpool line start up again. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
that would have been good, you know? And so I need to get definitely better about different ideas where I could pull, my business in and try to help people out.
And there's some things that are kind of timeless. I mean, the chunky blanket, that's something that is kind of a timeless thing.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Christmas is it is a lot of timeless items, pine cones and things like that you could always dress up baskets and stuff. And
I would say like my favorite decor on the basket, which if I could find more local artists that did kind of stuff like this to where I could kind of get away from as much as I can get away from Hobby Lobby and all the big stores, I would love to do that. So like I said, the more businesses that I can incorporate, the better. But like Miss Lynette she does the Cajun art over in Marpaw.
Yeah.
She her little ornaments for Christmas are absolutely adorable. So that's probably my favorite piece, like finishing it off on the basket.
Yeah.
It like once I put that bad boy on there, I'm like, done. Doesn't even need a bow. It's great.
Yeah. Can't add more fuel to that fire.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just her stuff. We were talking about timeless.
Yeah.
Are just very individual, timeless pieces that anyone would just absolutely enjoy.
Love it. In your questionnaire, I asked you a why statement. You said, why the occasional basket? Who wouldn't want the perfect gift for any occasion while supporting local business? And in that, it is the fact that supporting local business sticks out. And I think you've always been a person that wants to do as much locally as you can.
Absolutely.
And your basket is full of people who rely on other people getting their product in their hand, right? Correct. You're not going to find them on every shelf at every chain of retail shop in the world, or even in the area, or even in the city. You're probably going to find them at craft fairs and at farmers markets and things like that. So when you stick those in that basket, that's a huge thing, not only for you, but for them. William Waldrop of TWFG Insurance in Denham Springs can service all of your insurance needs. Offering auto, life, health, and commercial insurance, William Waldrop of TWFG Insurance is a proud supporter of Local Leaders, the podcast.
That's what I try to get at too. You know, they absolutely love when I'm, you know, they're like, really, you want me in your baskets? Your baskets are so cute. And I'm like, well, yeah, your product is awesome. You know, usually I go to these little fairs and that's where I try them out. I just don't let them know what I'm doing.
Right.
You know, I'm just kind of testing the waters. And then, you know, if I really like them, I get their card and I shoot them a text when I leave. I'm like, hey, I just came and checked your stuff out. It was absolutely wonderful. Like, do you want to meet up and have some coffee and, you know, talk about maybe a wholesale option with me?
Yeah.
And usually it's, you know, it forms a friendship right there, and then
100%.
We'll go from there.
Yeah, it's local supporting local, which is a great thing. So you started off with this business, Kelsey, and right out the gate, you took off, right? It
was so scary.
Yeah. Like you were, what have I gotten into?
So I think I was texting you actually, and I was like, okay, I've just started this and I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I was like, I have like 20, and like I was so unorganized. I was using like my notes in my phone to keep up with everything.
Sure.
Worked out fine. Nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
But I have a way better system now. I really wasn't ready for the pop. And I was like, I have 20 orders. 15 more trying to order that I haven't even gotten back to yet. I mean, and they all, you know, and we're all great procrastinators in this world.
Sure.
Me myself, personally.
Yeah.
So,
new on Curiosity Stream, we've walked with dinosaurs. We've explored our prehistoric planet, and we were always told the same story. Extinction came from the sky. But what if dinosaurs survived? Amazing Dino World 2. Watch it now on Curiosity Stream. With monthly, annual, and bundle plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day, and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry, with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
you know, everyone was like the week before I got like 20 orders. So I was out of product. So I was like freaking out. I called all my girls and I'm like, do you have more? Because, you know, they were going, you know, that's all Mother's Day stuff too that they were doing. So they were like, yeah, I'm pretty limited on product. You know, people are buying up. It's the holiday, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, so hopefully I can get some more. They were awesome. I had some of my girls that worked all night one night just to make sure I had what I needed for my baskets.
Love
and
it.
She was awesome.
Yeah.
So I thankfully got all my orders out, but this was like me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No doubt about it. And it was, you know, it was right out of the gate. So you knew right off the bat, man, I got something here. And then it's like, how do you scale something like that with just, you know, it's really just you and a bunch of baskets. And
just me and a bunch of baskets. Yeah. Thankfully for Valerie, my best friend, because usually I know what I want it to look like, and she she knows me so well, and I'll give her what I want. You know, I'll tell her a little bit of how I want it, and she's like, all right, girl, I got this. So like as I'm like piecing together and putting together, she's making it perfect. You know, and that's really helpful to have her too with doing all this, because she kind of helps keep me level headed.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, there you go. We all need our go-to.
Yes,
She's
I mean,
definitely the rock.
That's right, and I think that's a struggle with business in particular. When you have a small business and it's not, something with a staff of 20 people, is realizing that you cannot do it all by yourself.
Not at all.
At the end, you're really hurting your business more than anything else, because at some point you just can't grow without more people.
And I was definitely not telling anyone no when I first.
Yeah.
I'm not telling anyone no.
The interesting thing with your baskets and some of the more off, I guess, title, holiday, what everybody would think of times, are you mentioned realtors and welcome home baskets.
Yes.
That you can do for realtors.
I actually that's what I started doing.
Realtors. I always say realtors.
And I just say it really quick so no one knows.
Yeah.
Realtors.
I say realtors and I'm like, it's realtors. Too many syllables in there.
They're the only ones right now that are like hating on us,
I know
about
it. I know
I
it.
don't think anyone else knows either.
Trust me.
But welcome home baskets is actually what I started doing before I got vendors. So I first started the baskets this Easter and just made like cute little Easter baskets for kids.
Yeah.
And my friend Kelly was doing all the liners and sewing the liners for me with like their names on it. Made it super cute. After April, I was like, what do I do now? Because Mother's Day was still like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
So I started doing welcome home baskets, and I posted a couple of them, and a couple of realtors that were my friends actually were like, oh, I didn't get anybody for somebody I just sold a home to. Can you bring that to me? So I actually sold a couple of those and there was just stuff from like, Walmart, Dollar General, Hobby Lobby, and I just kind of pieced them together. But welcome home baskets are really cool. Usually people already have their product that they have, which I pretty much understand. Like they usually have somebody that does like their hats and their t-shirts and all. Like, you keep your product person, I can just wrap them and make them look cute. Like I can put it all in there, stuff it how it needs to be, put everything, wrap it, bow it up, put your business card,
whatever,
for a $5 fee, and just like for each basket $5 or something like that. I haven't really thought it through, but something like that. Yeah,
that's too cheap, Kelsey.
I know, but like if you're doing a bunch, I could just come there for like an hour, bounce them out for you, and then roll out.
Yeah,
because I have my girlfriends now that are just bringing their baskets to my house. Can you help?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Look, I get it, and you can also do it and one thing that I think there's a big need for is like special giveaways. Like if you're in a B&I and you have to give away, you're doing your 10-minute presentation and you have a door prize at the end. Those are great things to put together to give as a door prize.
Definitely.
Really in any area, whether it's Livingston Parish Chamber of Commerce, they do a lot of things with that. So those special giveaways, realtor welcome home baskets are huge right now. Any closing gifts of any sort for the realty world would be beneficial.
My spa baskets go pretty quickly too. Like usually people are wanting like something for their girl or like their anniversary or something. So usually like the spa baskets that I put together where it's just frilly girly, nothing but bath stuff in there. Those go pretty quick too because they're super cute.
And I've seen you make some men's baskets where you have like different beers in them and
the beer buckets.
Yeah.
Do you use
Those
your
are
beer
cute.
bucket?
Yes.
Yeah, you better.
I do.
Okay.
I totally use that beer bucket.
Yes. It's so actually Twyla over at Chris's Specialty Meats is a really good friend of mine. And I was like, I don't know what to do for the men. I don't want to just put it in random like buckets. It's kind of weird. I didn't know. She was like, girl, beer buckets. And I was like, beer buckets.
How did I not think of that?
And she was like, I got a guy. I'll call him real quick. So she called him and she's like, how many you need? And I was like, oh man, just load me up 24. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
And Father's Day Father's Day did well, not as well as Mother's Day, but I also, because of my full-time job, I was out of town.
Yeah.
After I ordered everything.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, that worked out really great.
More anxiety for you.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, great. I just bought all this stuff. Who's going to sell it? Cool.
Yes.
It's all right. It happens.
That's
right?
it. It's all a part of business.
That's the business world. You definitely learn as you go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And sometimes that's the best way to learn is trial by fire, as I call it.
Well, you definitely won't do it again. I can assure you.
No doubt about that. Now, your slogan is handcrafted and locally sourced gift baskets for all occasions. And one thing I love about your business is the name, The Occasional Basket. So you have a story to that. Tell us that story. BJ Pawn and Gun in Denham Springs wants to buy your unwanted gold jewelry, gold coins, and gold bullion. With 30 years of experience operating in the Livingston Parish area, BJ Pawn wants to be your source when selling your gold. So stop by BJ Pawn today for a no-obligation offer. BJ Pawn, a proud sponsor of Local Leaders, the podcast.
So, one of my favorite movies is Wanderlust.
Yes.
And it has Jennifer Aniston in it, which I also absolutely love. And she just can't seem to figure out what she wants to do in life.
Yeah.
That was me for so long.
Yeah.
And her husband is kind of like the guy who wears pants. He goes to work every day and he's like, God, can you pick a major? Like, figure it out. And they're having an argument and he was like, well, what? The occasional cafe? What is the occasional cafe? And he's like losing his mind on her. And she's like, it's the occasional cafe. So that was like probably my favorite part of the movie. And I don't know why. It just like whenever I was going to name it, I was like, the occasional basket, because it's for occasions.
Yes, and it really is the perfect name.
And it just stuck. It was either that or basket case. So, I mean.
That would have been a good one, too. I got to say, you come up with some good names.
I was like, dang it, which one? Because anyone that knows me, that one would definitely also fit.
Yes, both of those fit you like a T. Yeah, really, it's a great name. It speaks. You can tell just what your business does just from the name, which is important. That's what you want in the name for your business. But I love the story behind it.
Thank you.
Because that's just part of your personality. Now, I asked you in your questionnaire how you would define a leader. You said a leader is someone who can make decisions and take a leap. It's about standing out and not following the crowd, stepping out of your comfort zone, which you're doing today.
Yes.
And it's about winning it's not about winning and losing. It's about experiencing. If you never try, how can you succeed? 100%. So even the, top leaders in the world, these people at one point in time kind of took a chance.
Yep.
And there was no guarantee,
You're either going to be ordinary or you're going to stand out.
That's right.
I've always stood out.
You have definitely always stood out. I will agree with that 100%, and always in a good way.
Yeah, might as well just keep going, pushing it.
That's right. That's right. And I'll say this. Recently, I went and visited you. You were at a farmer's market locally.
You surprised me. I did not think you were going to show up. I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here?
I enjoyed it. It was at the Watson farmer's market.
Yes.
And you're going to be there for, are you going to be back?
This Saturday.
You'll
Watson
be there.
Farmers Market. Yep.
Awesome.
On the 20th.
And so for people that may be unfamiliar, and we can shout out the Watson Farmers Market. It's right there. If you're going the back way to Central through Watson, you make a left right there on Magnolia Bridge Road. It would be on the right-hand side. And you'll see it as you're going down. It's right by Frogs. And a lot of vendors there.
Ton of vendors.
Yeah, some really good local vendors.
I just actually met two of my local vendors that I'm now using in my baskets there.
Yay.
Yep, Brown Butter. She was right next to me in my booth, and I mean, we hit it off. She was awesome.
Yeah, that's networking. That's definitely two people getting together and saying, hey, how can I help you, and how can you help me, and how can we help each other, and how can we help local business? And you're really good at that. You're a good networker anyway, but how much of an emphasis would you put on word of mouth?
It's been all of my business.
Yeah.
And then Facebook, of course, which I would still consider word of mouth. That's your personal friends that are resharing you and shouting you out and
supporting
posting
you.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say word of mouth is all my business. I don't have a website. I'm not very good with my Instagram yet. So like my Instagram isn't popping. I'm kind of old
help
school.
You with that.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty popping.
I know. We definitely need to set that up.
Yes.
But so for my age, I'm still like not, like you said, with all the trends like I should be. So
she's being modest.
I try. It's just, I'm not all involved. So like, and everybody's like, you don't hashtag your stuff. Like, that's why it doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, y'all look at hashtags on Instagram? I'm like, who does that?
There are people that do that, believe it or not.
So like, it's me not knowing everything that you can do with it. And I'm not, maybe I just don't even use it. Like, how I thought I've been knowing how to use Instagram for years.
With hashtags, a lot of people think that you would have to go to Instagram and like do hashtag Denim Springs and search for all things Denim Springs. What you do is you save the search. So you save hashtag Denim Springs. So whenever anybody posts hashtag Denim Springs or they mention Denim Springs, it will pop up. Someone posted something about Denim Springs. So that way you don't have to search it every time you go into Instagram. So it'd just be
sitting there. My basket would just be sitting there if I had like hashtag Denim Springs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I hashtag, podcast and local leaders podcast because some people may have, I'd like to think, saved that as search. Yeah. Whether they did or not, I don't know. Maybe I'm a legend in my own mind on that or something, fooling myself.
I would have to disagree.
All right. So we talked about your slogan, how awesome that is, and how it really fits your business. We talked about how you would define a leader, and all those things speak to who you are as a person, Kelsey. We talked about social media and how that in word of mouth, which is pretty much the same thing, how they are the cornerstone of your business. I tell people all the time, share. When you see something you like, it's great to like it, and you want those likes, but share that puppy. Nobody else sees it if you don't.
Yeah.
Now we mentioned you're going to be at the farmers market upcoming, and you're going to be doing Christmas crates.
Yes, I'm going to be doing
Tell me about that.
All the Christmas crates. So, like I said, I need to find someone who can locally make me some crates. That would be great. I'm looking around $10 a crate. That would be awesome. It's, right now it's hard to find any that are like, $13, $14, $15 is usually what I'm paying. So I definitely don't, if I can cut costs, then I can cut costs for everyone else too. So like anyone that can help me out with crates would be great. But yeah, I like to do a fun Christmas pillow. I want all of them to look different. No basket's going to be the same. If you like a certain pillow or a certain blanket, let me know and I can kind of go off that theme. But, I don't do anything, twice. So it's whatever's up here and I'm throwing it in there.
Yes.
So, but I'll do, I like to do themes. So that's why I kind of did, you saw all my different themes at the farmer's market. I wanted each one of them to look completely different from each other. Cause that's eye catching in general. So one person's eye is going to go to one while another goes to another. So, and the farmer's market was great. I ended up selling, I think 6 baskets that day. 1 went home, 5 went home like 2 days later.
Wow.
Gave out 75 business cards and got 6 future orders. And ever since that one farmer's market and then like your shout out, here I am. I'm busy. I'm like, oh man.
I love that.
Here comes Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
I am too. I think I think you're someone that, your personality is just amazing, but you're someone that really loves what you're doing. And it gives you a lot of satisfaction from just a feel good standpoint.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just not good with idle hands either. So I keep myself busy to where I don't fall in like that lazy funk of, let me just not
Netflix all day.
And I'm so, people that are on the go so much, I feel like it's really easy to like slow down and get in that funk and then just be like, do we want to start this all over again? Here we go.
Yes.
So it's just good to just keep going. So I try to keep my stride for sure and stay busy. So like I said, I have a full-time job. My job knows that I also do this because I need stuff to do on the weekends and after work too.
Right.
And they're cool with it because they just know I'm like, go, 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 go.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And I do want to say, it's interesting that you had mentioned earlier, sometimes you'll think of, it might be too late, but you'll think of, oh, that would have been a good thing to make baskets for.
Definitely.
And I do the same thing in podcasting. I'll do a whole podcast with somebody, they'll leave and I'm like, I should have asked them this, or I should have asked them that.
And so I'm doing like little teacher, like Christmas appreciation gifts since I missed in August, just to see if anybody wants to get their teachers like gifts.
Yeah.
But like my gifts are different. They're not the usually like, like the best teacher and like the cup with the pencils, the whole nine. Mine's kind of like something for your teacher to take home. Yeah. And enjoy. Yeah. So I'm, like a couple of spa products, usually like a candle or a scrub, a little piece of, ornament. I'm going to do probably one of Miss Lynette's ornaments around it with a bow, really make it pop. But yeah, for a little $25 to $40, $50 gifts I'll do for the teachers. Yeah. But yeah, I had a girl who asked me yesterday, she was like, send me what you got. And it wasn't for her. She's like, oh, I was thinking like more traditional teachers. So I'm just letting everybody know this is not like the traditional gift that she, you can bring it to the classroom, but she's just not going to use it there. Yeah,
but she'll probably love it a lot more because guess what? That coffee cup and pencils and all that you're giving her, she's got 49 other ones that are coming that same day. Exactly. And so it's unique. It's something that she ain't going to probably get from anybody else, and definitely not exactly like what. And they love it.
And then you're opening, everybody you give this to, you're opening their eyes to new people. They're like, oh, and I put their business cards in there with it, Yes. Oh, I can call her right here. Yeah. And I can get more.
Awesome.
So it's really cool.
Yeah, it really is. So those kind of ideas, it's really just unlimited what you can do. Dane Arnold with iTrade Exchange has been enabling small business in the Livingston Parish area to save cash through his network of over 300 participating Livingston Parish businesses. Saving cash by trading services with other exchange members is what iTrade Exchange is all about. For more information, contact Dane Arnold at 225-205-3640. or visit iTradeExchange.biz. Now, another question for you would be, you're doing the farmers markets, you're looking into all that, and you've had success with it. Is it something where this thing is growing and you're like, whoa, it's kind of growing faster than I thought? Or
yeah, but I think I can handle it just because it's mostly seasonal.
Yes.
You have wedding seasons too, so I would even say weddings are seasonal as well. So I feel like since it's not all at once, or I guess it kind of is all at once, but then it dies down for a little bit, so I'm able to catch my breath, prepare, and get ready for the next orders for the next big occasion or holiday. Yeah. So it really, I'm sitting here like this, but I know I'm gonna be okay and I can handle it. Yeah. So you'll be fine. Yeah, but I'm like, if I need some help, I have Val, but she's super busy too. So if I end up needing to hire out help, I'll do that as well.
She can custom, and her and I had a conversation a little while back, and I said, Kelsey, you can't customize too much, because what happens is you just run out of time. Kelsey wants everybody to have exactly what, and you want that, but the problem becomes when you give so many options, you will literally lose all of your time.
You overwhelm them too, because then I know I don't like that many options either. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, okay.
It's like going to the paint store and picking out a paint color. Yeah, there's 3,100 of them.
That's why there's you.
Yeah. Indeed. There was a time.
There was a time.
I was a freaking expert at that.
To say the least.
Yes.
That's the paint color.
Oh, yeah. Folks, when I tell you these are high-end gift baskets, and when I say high-end, don't freak out and think they're $500 a piece. but they're high-end stuff from the aspect of they're not just cheap baskets. They're really nice. You're going to see the pictures pop up, and they are done with a lot of love, and it's all local folks, all natural stuff, right?
Yeah, all natural and organic ingredients is what most of my vendors use.
Yeah, and I actually recently had the Cajun Ninja on my show, and I did not realize that his spice that he uses is he said I can't say all natural on the can because there's like a 0.1% of that product that wouldn't be considered all natural. Gotcha. So they make it illegal at that point if it's not 100% all natural.
But most of it
but
is.
It's 99.9%.
Love that.
There's like a granule
I'll
that's
probably
not.
start using it just for that reason.
Yeah, and I found that interesting. It has no MSGs, whatever that means, but it says it on the can.
It's not Tony's.
Yeah, basically, she said that. I did not. But yeah, it is very much all natural in just about every way. That's what you promote as well. Yes. You love that stuff, and it's all about your heart right here and what you're doing, and we love that. So I asked you some fun facts, Kelsey.
Oh my gosh, my fun facts.
Loved your fun facts. So we do this on every show, and helps people to get to know you a little bit outside of your business. And I said, hey, Kelsey, if you purchased a yacht, what would you name it? And let me tell you, it is no surprise to me that you picked Esmeralda. Favorite Disney princess also means emerald, which is your birthstone.
Yes, that's exactly what it would be.
Your dream job when you were 12. I wanted to be a nurse to help people. Doesn't surprise me a bit. You're still helping people. You don't have to be a nurse to help people, right?
Still helping people.
Yeah.
Every day. If
you could have any superpower, what would it be? That this would be awesome. Teleporting. So you could be anywhere, anytime. You love to travel.
I do.
Kelsey loves the beach, y'all.
I'm obsessed with the beach. It's almost embarrassing how much I'm there.
She is.
People just keep
she
asking
tans
me.
like really good, which is, I go to the beach and it's like I'm red. Really red, like lobster.
It's like the Greek in me. I'm definitely supposed to be like in Santorini somewhere, okay?
No doubt.
So I'm dreaming big.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely the Native American and the Greek help with my tan. So I'm sorry, Jim.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I've gotten over it. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? You just brought up Greece, and you're Greek. And have you ever been to Greece?
I haven't. That's where I want my eventual maybe honeymoon spot.
Yeah.
Can't find one of those. I go myself.
How can people check you out if they want to check you out on Facebook, all that sort of stuff?
Facebook is the Occasional Basket LLC. You can find me on there. Also, I have an email, theoccasionalbasketllc@gmail.com. You can also text me, 225-250-6561.
There you go. And you can, if you have suggestions of some baskets, maybe you're looking to get made, I'm sure you'll help them with that.
Definitely.
If they got any questions, to get price quotes, whatever, just reach out. You can reach out all those ways. And did you have fun today?
I did.
Kelsey was a little bit nervous, y'all. And I told her, I said, I got you. Don't worry.
I have severe stage fright. Severe. So
you could not tell at all.
No one even believes me when I say that because I'm so outspoken with people just around. I think it's just like having a crowd and like all eyes. I don't like the attention of all that. So it freaks me right out. Get in my head.
Yeah.
So, but this was super fun.
Yes. So we appreciate you coming on, and you come on anytime you want, and we'll talk more. All right. I want to thank everyone for listening to Local Leaders of Podcast, or watching it. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, continue to do all those things. We really appreciate it. I want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring this episode. We cannot do any of this without all of you, and I appreciate it very, very much. Love all y'all. Until next time, I'm Jim Chapman, reminding you, love your community, support local business like the Occasional Basket, and keep leading. Thank you very much. Black Sheep Creative understands the importance of digital marketing and your return on your investment. It's their aim to provide professional web and graphic design services at a price point that smaller businesses and startups can afford. Get in touch with them on the web at Black Sheep Creative. Occasion.com.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. It's a thing. And now the truth is out there. I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free anytime, anywhere. And each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.